Check.
There's the fucking microphone. Now, is it coming through? It is coming through. Fuck's sake. That bitch was unplugged. All right. Well, welcome to the fucking broadcast. Anyway, I'm back. Man, it's been a while to do the game dev stream. I apologize for the fucking extraordinary amount of delay. In my own world, it wasn't as bad. I got to do things from minute to minute, like a half hour here and there, but I never got the time to sit down and do anything for an extended period. All this week, I had to help some people with some legal troubles, and there was some other shit that went down, and it ended up eating into my fucking time. But I'm back. I want to show you guys what I did manage to scrape out during this week without you. It wasn't a whole lot, but we'll save this. I think this guy's saying something right now, though, that I needed to take a fucking note from. 'Cause he is right. He's absolutely right. It's exactly what I've been doing. And I need to make it easier on myself. I had fucking so many fucking death routines running in this bitch. There were like fucking 10 death routines. And you gotta keep in mind, all right? So you've got two fucking dudes. I'm still dealing with this death routine, but it's not completely I mean, it's pretty much fixed, but like you've got this guy can die from his head, he could die from his fucking torso. This guy can die from his head. This guy can die from his torso. And there's one controller for all this shit. There's one brain. There's two brains controlling these characters, but there's one brain controlling the system that makes them like die or stay alive. And the same system would control 20 of them. So because it's like that and because I want it to be like that, it's been difficult to fucking get things to string through. And I figured out a way to remove a lot of the bullshit that was going on in this game related to death. I deleted about 300 lines of code that were written redundantly. It was all just fucking calling the die animation after it had already been called, and like fucking uh, trying to take off colliders and fucking physics shit, and all that shit was nonsense. None of that shit mattered. We didn't need to do any of that. The only thing I needed to do was use the die animation, and that was all I needed to do. So I just deleted all that horse shit, and it ended up being better. But I did some other things too. So I gotta have to show those things to you before we actually start working on this real game. This is what I would call the real game. Let's just save this, and I'm going to open a different scene. So this is the other thing I started working on was the title screen. So this is the title screen. It's very interesting because first of all, it obviously stems from my show, the spin-off show from Homeless and Denton that Chad made that we were stars in, and obviously it's not actually Slamfest, but it's AI Slamfest. So it's pretty much we're going to be able to have tournaments and things of that nature, and then much more. But for now, for what this is, for the demo that this is, we're going to have two challengers, and we're going to have the title screen generate your guy. and we'll do clothing generation and all of that eventually. But we're going to start with faces, and we're going to start with the game being able to make the faces. And I've been working on this on the side, and it's coming along, but it's not perfect. Let me show you what it can do right now. First of all and foremost, I have to get Stable Diffusion running. Stable Diffusion is on my G drive in the AI directory, and it's this gigantic mess, and there's so many different models you can get for it, and it's just a fucking mess. I'm using WebUI. You can use WebUI. You can use Automatic 111 or whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a shit what you use. I'm going to use WebUI user right here. This is my bat file. In this bat file, I'm calling on my CUDA cores from my fucking graphics card, which is also being hammered by the other AIs that I'm having control these game objects. So I'm really hammering my graphics card, but this is not actually happening at the same time. So this AI is being controlled when the other one isn't. And this AI is slow as fuck. So we're going to have to either figure out a way to speed it up or teach our users some patience. And even as it is, it's not working the way I want it to. But I'll just show you what it can do. All right, so we're gonna fire this up, and what that does is it's gonna start this fucking engine in the background in your command prompt, and that will just sit there. It will sit there and wait, just like LM Studio. It's another server. You're running so many server instances at this point if you're following along with me or doing anything like this. So now this server is going to be running here, and we're going to get a web GUI very shortly that will come up after this hooks into my graphics card. Hopefully it will be able to do that. Okay, so it hooked into my graphics card, and now I have this website. This website's on the local drive. This is not a real website. It is not web, so to speak. It's just a web page that is locally running from this server behind it. So I can make images here with this. That's what it does. And there's no restrictions on what kind of images I can ask it for. So knowing that, obviously, I don't fucking do illegal shit. And you wouldn't want to do illegal shit in my game either. I don't know if I'm going to put protections in the game or not against people putting in sick shit. I mean, I feel like some sort of protection should be put in place. But I mean, I feel like dirty even fucking making the protection for that shit. But anyway, whatever. We're not going to be fucking with that right now. What we're going to be fucking with is we're going to see if this will actually do what it's supposed to do right now. Alright, it's been a while since I've looked at this. It's been like at least 6 days since I even touched this fucking title screen. So we'll see if it works. So you can see Musk and Zuckerberg and Trump here. That's the style I want. That's the style of face I'd like to see. That's what I'd like. It's not what I'm going to get. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you what I'll get. I'm going to put the challenger name in there. I'm going to put Darth Vader. And then I'm going to click Generate Faces. And if you look in the background at my server, I should receive a request, and I think I did. And you can see that percentage sign over on the left side. That is a percentage sign of how long it's taking to process this request. This is not ideal. It's estimating it's going to take 40 seconds per face, or a total of 2 minutes to generate this low quality content it's about to get. It's still pretty fucking incredible that I've done this, but it's not very good yet. So obviously, it's got to wait through all this. I don't have any GUI in front of the player right now telling them to wait. So they have no idea that anything is going to happen. They probably think it's broken at this point, but it is not broken. I could put a little timer in there and have this talk to it. But it is made, and it says a tensor was made, and it's making the second face. Now, if I come back here, I've got Darth Vader's shitty-ass looking face. And this will pass to the challenger in the other arena. And then also the profanity, the violence, and the description of the player will pass to the fucking player in the arena. And I just need to get the quality of these faces to be better. That's almost okay. It ain't Darth Vader, but it's almost okay. It's almost usable, like as a sprite. Like I wouldn't be embarrassed. And the thing is, you can select these faces. So see, I've selected Mark Zuckerberg there. It's got this glowing fucking thing I made. And this one, unfortunately, doesn't have a sprite mask, or I mean, alpha transparency layer. So this is the kind of horseshit I'm dealing with this stuff I'm trying to program in here. I am not getting a consistent enough result out of Stable Diffusion, which involves a lot of tweaking. And that tweaking all happens at this point in this stupid web page, which I can't stand. I have to fucking go and deal with Laura. And I mean, I get out of your way so you can see this beautiful Laura I have right here of Pixel Art XL. That's a Laura that I have, but there's a bunch of Lauras, and I think there's a specific one I'm gonna need to get to make these faces. I just haven't come across it yet. I do really like this picture of Trump though that this generated, and I do like the style that this can do for some things. I think I might use it to make the items, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's interesting. We've got this, and then we've got all these motherfucking checkpoints as well that we have to figure out which one to fucking use. I've got the XL base, which is pretty decent, but okay, let's go back here. The third one came. So see, this has a fucking transparency layer, but the torso's too big. But it's probably the best one. But that ain't bad, right, guys? What the fuck, right? Like, oh, that fucking circle ain't in the right spot. But that's fine. I just can't fucking believe that I can fucking do this. This is insane. I made this last fucking, like, weekend during fucking little time periods that I had between being with my family. I can't stream during those little things. But I snuck in here and did this shit. And got this done. And I guess it's gonna fucking do so if I hit start, this will not go onto the prefab yet. I have not piped this in. But what will happen is that Darth Vader will we're gonna try to pass the personality and name through. That might work. I might have also wrecked that. But this did at one point pass. And I know it will pass at some point if it doesn't pass now. But I think it already passes because I remember doing that. It's been a week though. So fuck it. All right, let's do it. All right, so boom, we're here. And if this guy does not act like Donald Trump, or this guy does not act like Nama Sensei, then we're in business. If one of them acts like it's the dark side of the Force or shit like that, oh shit. We don't have speech bubbles. Is it because I don't have my controller open? No, I'm open. Oh, is it because Stable Diffusion's on and it's taking too long for these fucking things to talk? Or is it because I went in from that fucking place and it just doesn't work from there? I don't fucking know. Alright, I'm stopping that. Alright, back here. I'm going to switch scenes and see if I'm okay over there, because that was fucked up. Alright, fucking fingers crossed this bitch isn't fucked up. Shit. Motherfucker. I wonder if that fucked something up and I have to close the fucking scene down and bring it back. It's quite possible. Anyway, that has to be dealt with. I'm not going back to that title screen again for a bit. I prefer to work on the actual game today. But I wanted to show you guys what was going on with the title screen and what the plan was with the title screen. You can see it generates images. I got to get better images. And it's supposed to pass through, but it actually seems like it broke my game. So it's dangerous to touch. I did not save anything. I also have version control, so I'm fine. I actually have legit version control now, so I'm not worried about losing much because this shit was just working. I mean, you saw the speech bubble in there when I started. All right, let's fucking see this go. And I might have to start the LLM again. I don't know if it's because Stable Diffusion's running. That could be. They're not talking. All right, hold on. It looks fine. All right, I'm going to take Stable Diffusion and turn it off. Piece of crap. It may have locked up my CUDA cores or something. Yeah, it was Stable Diffusion. So I have to shut Stable Diffusion down after I generate the fucking images. That's fucking wild. I'm glad I didn't change any code. You gotta keep your head on straight when you're doing this shit. I've learned some lessons this week. I'll fucking tell you what. All right, let's fucking look at this shit for a second. We should My concern right now is I'm trying to stabilize the death routine. We're very close to it being stable. And once it's stable, I've also got this able to loop, which is cool. It's probably going to be a good death here. He's getting good head hits. Who knows? Yep, that guy's dead. It worked just fine. That's exactly how we want it to happen. Oh, I gave him my personality. So, we'll see what happens here. This is another thing I need to work on. The victory speech takes too long. It's reading everything that was sent to it through the whole game, and it's making this victory speech. And it needs to be reading less. I need to fix that. So, but it will do the victory speech, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't do the victory speech, then my game doesn't work. But that sucks if that's the case. It's definitely going to try. Oh god, it's too much. Another thing I want to do today before I go to sleep. This guy, I mean, he's such a good Nama Sensei when he is talking to Trump. Such a good Nama Sensei, but he is not a good Nama Sensei at all on the victory speech. And that's because we disconnect his personality during the victory speech also. So we need to reconnect the personality. It's really important because the fucking AI actually knows who I am, which is crazy to me that they know me, but they do. So it can pretend to be me, and it's pretty good at it. It's not, though, during the victory speech, 'cause it's not fucking doing it with the fucking personality. But if you noticed, he was shit-talking Trump just like I would, correctly. Now, after this victory speech, it should reset automatically, and there it is. So they're going to talk or some shit. I want to let them talk for a second because I want to see the personality come out here because I know that it's better. We gotta fucking get some of this shit under control with these people sitting up on the side. Are they friends? See, look at me. I'm doing it correct now. That's my character. That's my character. That's me. And it knows who I am. So, I also made a graphic of me. So I'm going to change this guy to me very soon. But, it's hilarious that I can do this because it fucking knows. No, it knows me. This AI that I have, it knows me as Nama Sensei from YouTube. So it was able to do it exactly the way I would. I approve of the Namasensei personality in this game. It's just right. And I love the way that I can make this act. Oh, it's fucking funny. Anyway, um, but the victory speech is ass because it disconnects. It literally disconnects the personality. It takes the whole system prompt off of the AI and replaces it with a different one. And I think I need to change that. I think I need to change the whole way that the victory speech works because I don't want to lose that. That is hilarious. And it's a good thing. But anyway, I also have some changes I have to make. Fight, you guys. Come on, you bastards. Fight. They're not fighting. I am definitely patenting this. You are correct. Kuso, I'm patenting this entire thing. I'm patenting the whole thing. And it's probably going to be 10 or 15 different patents. And I'm also going to have to it's a lot of patents, but I am doing that. I actually work in a company where we have to do patents for a lot of the stuff we design. And this is definitely needing to be patented. So I don't want anybody taking advantage of me. But more so than that, I don't want to. A lot of this has never been done before, so I really want to get credit for it, and I don't want people piggybacking off of me without like at least getting my permission. I don't want to be a bitch like a patent troll. That would be an ass thing to do. But I want to be protected because this is my shit. Like I think I'm gonna get more than royalties, man. I'm getting sales, dude. I'm gonna get sales. This is not gonna be royalties. Is when you are someone's bitch, like and like you make a TV show or something, and you're an actor, and then when they run it on TV, you get a little fucking dickhole piece, a crumb. That's what a royalty is. I'm getting fucking sales. I'm gonna take a fucking profit margin of fucking 70% with zero. Fucking count them zero production costs. It's gonna be sick. I'm definitely selling this shit. The game itself, I'm gonna sell it on Steam, and then I'm also gonna like the patents. I'll fucking if I can sell the rights to the pipelines, and the JSON interpreters and the things that I've done to make it so that the LLM can move these guys around and understand what they're doing. It's and just the concept in general of having them be actors. That's the point. Like that is definitely it should belong to me, and I just need to get that shit filled in. And I'm planning it. Promise you, I plan. It's already on the radar, and I think I need to. I think I need to do it pretty soon. But I want to finish the pipeline first because it's not. It's still broken. So I mean, like I do need to fix a part. Speaking of broken, let's make these code changes that I want to make. So there's uh you don't know why I want to make these code changes because you have not seen the bugs I've seen. But what I'm doing is I'm going through every possible scenario that a player can die from. And it happens every once in a while, and it's usually after a couple of legs have been cut off, that a killing blow to the body will cause the corpse to fall down, and then somehow the AI controller will be able to get a command out. They really have the will to live. These fucking LLM AIs, they want to control these characters so badly that they will go down the pipeline whatever fucking way they can to keep moving that corpse. So I have to shut them down in every fucking possible spot. And there's more places I'm sure that I have not done that because I caught a couple of them with the logs. The logs have been extensive, and I also wrote another program. I want to show you this program before we do that. It's in Unity. So this program is dope as fuck. This is my tools thing where I write the you can write tools for Unity and make your own tools. Look at this fucking awesome tool. Copy scene hierarchy to clipboard. I'm gonna fucking sell this. Like That is so dope. I don't think I could ever sell it though at this day and age. But if it wasn't this day and age, I could. Like, what the fuck? I want to do a notepad or something. I want to show you how badass this looks. I could show you in C, but look at this bitch. I can communicate with the fucking AI using this, and it knows what the hierarchy is of my prefab. The whole thing. That's my scene. It can output that whenever the fuck I want. That is dope. And so I can communicate to a language model that's helping me do some like mass coding or batch coding. I could take this and I can fucking send it to the actual AI that's controlling the game character so that they can change the game world. Yeah. This is fucking gonna happen. We're going for it. But this is dope and it's complete. This is 100% complete utility that you could put in the Unity store. I should charge 50 cents for this because it's dope as fuck. And if you don't know how to do it, like if you don't have to make your own, but I think anyone could make their own at this point. That's what I think also. That's the funny fucking world we're in at this point. It's getting real fucking wild. The fact that anyone could make that is fucking wild. But yeah. I don't think anybody necessarily knows they need to make that though. That's the difference. Difference right now in this day and age for coding is knowing that you need to do that. That's the difference. All right, anyway, fuck. It's been too long since I've been able to stream and code. I love talking myself through this shit. All right, let's go back and actually change this code I'm saying I'm going to fucking change. So, character health. Everything flows through character health now. This is a change that I made because there were fucking 80 different death routines that I had, and it was so bad. There was one in the body, there was one in the fucking body part CS file that for every limb they had like the not the limb, it was the head and the body both had death routines, and then there was a fucking death routine in the AI controller. There was a death routine in the player controller, the player 2 controller. There was a fucking death routine in the fucking AI speech controller, and there was a fucking death routine in the motherfucking whatever world state formatter. So there was fucking death routines everywhere. They were all colliding with each other, and it was a fucking disaster. It was a fucking disaster. I fucking wrestled that bitch. And I'm at the end of this fight. We've got him dying almost every time. But there are some edge cases that I found. The first one is in character health. Because character health is where all the death passes through now. Everything passes through here. If it doesn't pass through here... God damn it, my fucking... I don't need a headset for this. Fucking don't need a headset. What the fuck am I wearing that? What am I going to listen to? Fucking music, they'll copyright strike. I guess I could listen to my own music. Fuckers can't take that away from me. I should play my own music as a background a lot, actually. I should get that set up. I have fucking hours of music I could play in the background. Alright, so, let's, fucking do this. I need to find the, deaths. I need to make a new Boolean is all I need to do up here. So see, I am moving. We've got this, but this is dead. It's somewhere else, and we need this to relate to this. So that needs to be the same. They need to be equivalent. So that fixes that. And that way, if this gets flagged, this is getting flagged too. And now you may think, oh, that means there's two death routines. No, there's two variables for death in two different places where things die. The death routine is this. Everything happens here. So it's still good. Are we notifying limb destroyed here? All right, we're doing this. This and this and this is okay. This is okay. Good. Okay, everything's okay in this. All right, now we need to go to the AI controller and we need to make sure that the character health Class is here in the actual class. So this class needs a class. There it is, the character health class. I made it to put in this class that I also made. And this fucking next thing is going to have to go. So this character health has to go in awake. Where's awake? There it is. So I should be able to just add this at the bottom of this, I think. And a semicolon. And then finally, I need to go to update, which is up. No, it's down here. And then I need to we're going to call this. And what we're doing is we're stopping the AI controller dead in its tracks, no matter what, basically. We, in all cases, I do not want the AI controller to attempt to do anything at all. And if the LLM sits there firing commands at it, I don't fucking give a shit. I don't want it to do anything. So I'm trying to cut it off. And every time it finds a new path through. So I'm going to have to look at these logs and we'll do it again. But let's see if I fuck this all up, because it's quite possible this is worse. I have version control though, so don't worry. All right, here we go. And there's a way I've been testing this recently, so we're going to go through the whole fucking test. It involves changing the hit points of the limbs so that they die quickly and forcing combat. So get ready for that. It's just a testing procedure. It's not going to be like this normally. All right, so first one we're going to do, we're going to have a decapitation on the knight character. Take one. Here we go. Come on, Trump, decapitate him. Come on, you need to jump. If he doesn't hit his head, it's not going to count. Oh, no, that's bad. See, did you see it? It happened. It got back up. That fucking corpse jerked right back up. So we take these logs, which are over here. We can look at them. We can also have them evaluated as well by AI to determine if there's anything fishy in here. It's not really needing to have AI though. You can kind of look at it. So like we can see where the death occurs. It's right here, I believe. The body went from 2 to -5. Not what we were trying to test, but this is the result we were trying to get, which is, well, we were trying to actually get positive test results, but we're trying to catch these cases where this fucking AI controller is still being able to do this. And okay. It's handling a limb death, body, body. Uh-oh. Player 2 die called is dead was false. Is that a thing? That is a problem? Is dead should be... Now there's is dead and this other thing. God damn it. I think I have to unify everything. And that's, again, what we started at the very beginning of this stream. This fucking guy was saying, you're making this bitch, you're making this hard on yourself. That's what I'm doing. By fucking entertaining shit like fucking is dead. Well, we've changed it though. We already changed true. In fact, I think this is always the way this was. But still, is dead is lame. Okay, so now we have is dead here. Now what's going here? Okay, now there's damage being taken. Whose damage is this? Obviously, this is not. I mean, it could be the other player's damage. We don't even fucking know whose damage this is. Body part, back arm. We don't know who the fuck this even is. This could be the other player taking its last damage from that shit. Yo, Prishelkov. Prishelkzov. There we go. Prishelkzov. QQ to you too. Fucking more back arms going down. Like, I mean, I want these body parts to be able to fucking splatter all over the place and die after they're dead. That's part of the feature. But what it's just I don't want the fucking AI controller to get jolted back into health because it's trying to do something. Why is this head taking damage? I mean, this all must be happening so fast. It is, it is. It's all happening within 1 second. This is all happening in a second. Everything I've been looking at is happening in the blink of an eye. So, all this damage, all this stuff happening, that's two different weapons crossing at the same time and poking two different people. And we don't know who's doing what on these, unfortunately. And this, we know whose it is. Because, no, we don't. The head was still alive. And then the head, the reason why is the guy bashed the head in. He bashed the fucking head in afterwards. I wish I could go back and see it. I guess I could, couldn't I? I could go back and look. But he bashed his head in. I'll bet that's when he fucking got back up. But I don't know. It all happened so fast. But I think that's the reason. Now I'm gonna fucking confirm my suspicion here that that's the reason. But I think that's the fucking reason. Bitch. I need more beer. Okay. This is what I want to send. Did I get my death? No, I missed the death. I want the whole thing. This is enough. And look at these logs, bitch. All right. And with this also comes all the crap that I just edited, which is this fucking thing here and this fucking thing here and this one. Cheers. Hopefully it comes to the same conclusion that I did, which is that the fucking head getting cut off, like in the same instance as the body, right after the body's fucking death routine's fired, caused this fucking hole to appear somehow and made the AI controller wake the fuck back up. And then fail to correctly die again because there was no way to animate the body with nothing on it. It's just a torso. So the death thing wouldn't even work. I don't think it would anyway. It might work. Do you call die on that? Will it still flip over? I wonder. I do love the eye candy that I get while I make this game. It's just like, I love it. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Shutting down the body part scripts is a possibility. It's too good. How resource intensive is what? This? Not much at all. I'll show you. So far, I have everything running really low, except for the shitty stable diffusion. Kuso, you missed the title screen. I can you can see it if you look at the VOD. But that is very resource intensive, and I don't think that's going to end up working out the way I've got it currently. But it's amazing that it works at all. And then the thing that's actually not resource intensive at all is the LM Studio, which I can embed into Unity. In fact, that's trivial to do that. That's not even something you need to patent. You can just embed this in your code with everything else. And this will run as a local server anywhere the fuck I put it. And it uses 1.88 gigabytes of RAM and right now 0% CPU. I'm going to go ahead and run the game and we'll see the difference. So that's idle. It's using 1.88 of RAM, and there's the CPU load here. We just saw it do that, and it's on 0 now because it just did it. But let's see what the CPU load spikes at next time. 13.13, 4%. 4% CPU load per request. Each request is being answered in about 0.4 seconds. It's very good. I've got it down to a science at this point. It took a lot to get that tuned the way that it is. But it's tuned like a fucking well-oiled machine. And all of the tuning's in my C# code. So you could sit here and look at this all day, and you're not going to know what the fuck I did. Like, you can look here, it looks like there ain't no fucking system prompt. None of these settings are on. It's all coded in. So, too bad, so sad, as far as that's concerned. But it's 4% CPU drag per request. So that's that's for the AI, specifically. And then for the Stable Diffusion, on the other hand, the load on Stable Diffusion is so bad that even when not processing requests, it will lock up the other LLM because all the CUDA cores in my fucking GPU get taken. So I have to deal with that somehow. I may end up using it without fucking CUDA cores. It's gonna make me even a fucking less motherfucking speed. So it'll fucking be slower. Anyway. Shit. All right. Well, we needed to fuck up again because I don't know what the hell. Hold on. I think something fucked up. Hmm. The fuck is up, Pale Voyager? What's good? I am making a video game. If you did not know, let me show you its title screen. I'm going to save this. We determined that the title screen is not the reason that the game failed last time, so we're going to try to pass values through it again. We'll see what happens. I'm going to open the title screen. Okay, so this is my game. I made this. It's a tournament fighter for AI characters. Eventually, you're going to be able to make a whole bunch of these. And not only that, it is also going to be able to do things like perform theatrical plays and have fake trials. And basically, I have a bunch of actors that I could use. And I also have the ability to look how tiny that fucking circle is. I have the ability to generate assets in the game as well, so that you will be able to make the request from scratch on your own local device with no internet connection, and you'll be able to say, I want to have fucking skeleton face, or I want to have fucking Reese Witherspoon's face. I don't give a fuck who it is. It will fucking make their face, and then you can describe that person here, and it will act like them because it's that smart. And it will also move around and will fight. So that's what we're doing here, and we're gonna try to get him to do other stuff too. The thing I've got working here is this generate faces is not working well, and it also breaks the game when I use it. It's cool, it does generate faces, but we're not there yet. And this though should work, so we're gonna try this. I'm gonna put Darth Vader in there again, if I can. Let me hit play and actually use this. Yeah, Pale, I hope you buy my game. It'll be on sale in about 6 months, I'd guess. I've only put about 60 hours into this. I'm gonna actually quit my job. It's pretty fucking cool. I might not quit my job. I might go part-time. We will see. It's gonna be determined in the next couple months. But I'm going hard. I'm going fucking hard. So Challenger 1 name is gonna be Darth Vader. And I just want to do that with a profanity of R and a violence of R that may bring us into a very interesting Darth Vader, but and I don't know if this is going to pass correctly yet. I have not figured this out. Hell yeah, I'm so happy to hear it's only going to be like $5, so you'll be able to afford it. I'm not going to fucking rip you off. I want everybody to play this. I want it to be popular. I want it to get fucking overwhelmingly positive on Steam so that it goes up in the ranks and gets a bunch of money. I'd rather multiply 5 by 1,000,000 than fucking multiply 30 by fucking 2,000. That'd be stupid. So anyway, let's do this. So I'm gonna hit start, and this should bring us into the game. And there we are. And so they're here, and they are possessed with their personalities. Okay, he's still Trump. I wonder if this is still Nama Sensei or if we passed it through. It's still Nama Sensei. We did not pass it through. But I think we did pass the values to the scene somewhere. So let me show you where I think it went. Oh, it's... Where's my receiver? Where is my receiver? Is it in the event system? No, it's not. It might be in where it's supposed to go, which would be the player model. Whatever. Anyway, so that's not working yet. It will, but that feature's not available at the moment. And then these guys will fucking fight each other or fucking do whatever they want to do. Like they will win or lose, and then they'll give a victory speech about how great they are. The fishbowl just is trying to. I'm trying to make a thing that works. So I really wanted to limit myself to building systems and not building assets. So I put myself in a really tiny little environment that meant nothing. And I just focused on these characters and fucking pipelines and getting these goddamn AI to do what they're doing. So um, he's he's speaking. I should make it so you guys can see. Just imagine ByteBinge doing an impression of him. I'm gonna have text to speech. I promise you. That'll be in the final version, 100%. Also, the microphone will listen to you, and they will listen to you in the final version, for sure. Like I will not release it without that feature. And after the victory speech is finished, it will restart the simulation. So I'm trying to get it so that it will perpetually play. It is not there yet. They'll get stuck in the corner sometimes and like get stuck on each other and won't know what to do. They'll get happy with their place and stop trying to do things. The jump command stopped working. Like I gave it to the API so that it could send the jump command through, but they don't ever send the jump command through. So something's blocking the jump command from even going through. And you can definitely make ByteBinge fight the ghost of his game collection. Yes, you can. You can do that. I could make it like fake do that right now, Pale Voyager. Let's see what that would look like in a um, non. You're gonna have to use your imagination. Trump will act the part of ByteBinge's ghost of the ghost of ByteBinge's game collection. So we'll change him. Uh, And this is how it's going to work. Like, this is how it passes through from the title screen. It'll pass through this same way. So instead of Donald Trump here, oh, by the way, I want to keep this. So I'm just going to make a fucking real quick note of my prompt here because it's so effective. I don't want to lose. If I lose his personality, I will be so sad. He's so good at it. I know it probably means nothing what I wrote here, but I would hate to see his personality change and just know that this is the key to unlock that. That would be ass. So I will put it in here. Save as. And actually, I have his prefab saved as well in the characters here. So also, he's saved there. But I still want to do that. I just feel like Trump can't be lost. So I'm about to take him out. All right, the ghost. Violence levels at 10. Yeah, let's make the game collection very violent and ByteBinge not. Yeah. That's enough. That's enough. We'll just see what it does. And then we'll make this Byte Binge. I don't think Byte Binge is famous enough to be known by the AI. So unfortunately, it's not going to be perfect. But we can make it close. And, well, we can do the best we can with it anyway. It's going to be harder to do Byte Binge. Because the AI knowing something really makes a difference. There's player one. Let's go to the AI controller. Nana Sensei. Yeah, this was the prompt for me. That's all it took. And it definitely got me correct. Down to the drinking of the beer and everything. It's pretty crazy. I'm honored that it cares about me enough to know how to impersonate me. So it's gonna be Byte Binge. You are a middle aged balding balding man who had to sell his game collection to pay debt from all the houses he bought. You host a talk show called Dumpster Talk. You like to drink. Okay, that's good enough. And he's not a nobody. I definitely am not calling him a nobody. That's not gonna work. He needs to be Byte Binge. I just described his appearance because we don't have that here. And then I went ahead and told the circumstances, and then also gave some backstory that would make it interesting. So he's going to be the knight, and Trump is going to be the ghost. Let's see what happens when we run this simulation. Oh, I forgot to set the violence level of Byte Binge to 0. I'm going to do that. I really don't want Byte Binge to be violent. And I also want to see if that's working. Okay, go. Let's see what kind of shit these things talk to each other. Interesting. It's threatening to glitch his shit. He is a ghost after all. Listen up, ghost. I gotta make this text clearer than this still. I can make this like this. When text to speech is enabled, it'll be much better. He's threatening to glitch my fucking game. This is kind of sad. What's up, boot failure? I am fucking doing some game development. Right now, Pale Voyager has inspired me to put the Ghost of Byte Binge and his game. No, it wasn't. It was actually who was it? It was Byte Binge. Yeah, it was Pale Voyager. Made me stick the personalities into these AI that are wrong. They're not Trump and this knight. They're the Ghost of Byte Binge's games and Byte Binge. Byte Binge is the knight, and the Ghost of Byte Binge's games is Trump. You may notice that Byte Binge is a pussy the whole time. It's perfect. I love the violence level 0. I hope it actually is working. I think it is, though. gonna do something? Oh, they're fighting! Bytebinge still fights back. What kind of victory speech will Bytebinge give? This is what we need to know. We need to know what the victory speech of Bytebinge will be. It'll be much better when we can see him and see the ghost. Boy, Trump looks so sad, all dead there. It's so wild to see this working. Like I said before, this victory speech prompt needs to be changed. We hijacked the system prompt and rebuild it for this, and we shouldn't be doing that. But let's hear what Bytebinge has to say. It's too fucking long. It's taking too long to read. Damn it. That needs to be fixed as well. He's going to continue going on and on for 30 seconds or something. I have a feeling, though, if I really wanted to make Bytebinge as an AI character, I would have to spend a good amount of time teaching the AI who he is, because it doesn't know. It did okay though with this little simulation. It did okay considering how little effort I put into the prompts, right? And it's all right. Their self-awareness with each other is really interesting. I love how they talk to each other and interact. Anyway, that's going to restart the simulation, and it will, because that's what happens after the victory thing. Fears to face the wrath of our untold titles. If it really was a wavy ghost, that would be so awesome, and I could totally make that happen. The thing is, guys, here's how it's gonna work with the game objects. We're gonna do the bipedals, which are these guys here. We're gonna get them mastered, so you can make those. Then we're gonna do the quadrupeds. We're gonna do the animals next. We're not gonna go into ghosts or flyers until number 3. Number 3 will be the flyers, and that will include any ghosts you'd want. You can always have a bipedal ghost. That's okay. We can make see-through fucking sprites and shit. That's okay too. But no flying ghosts until the flyers come out. That's how that's gonna work. I think that we're gonna end up having the motherfucking ghosts in this bitch, though. I'm pretty sure of it. We can pretty much put whatever we want into this game. It's crazy. Hey, Kyle. I'm gonna probably stream for this hour, if that's good. It's great to see you. I'm gonna put Japanese language support in right now. That's what's gonna happen at this very moment. So this is the time, right this second, we're gonna put, we're not gonna do anything else yet. We're gonna just put language support in here so that we can have Japanese. Because the Nama Sensei character that was in here before, not being able to fucking have the Japanese text is lame. So it needs to be in there. And we also need to just be able to entertain more than the American audience. Because when we install IDE, we're going to install all the languages. We're not going to just install Japanese. So, but it's for Japanese that we're doing it. We're gonna have them speak in Japanese by the end of the hour. All right, so let's do this. What's this thing called? It's in my speech bubble. Speech bubble's in my objects. Nope, it's not. It's in my... So that's a script, not this one. Yep, that's it. Okay. My speech bubble has text, TMP, TextMash Pro, UGI. Let's see how hard this is going to be. I think it's going to take less than an hour. I really do. I think we're going to have them speaking Japanese to each other. Ueo, indeed. And I'm going to put the Nama-sensei head on the knight, and we're going to have him kick the shit out of Trump. That's what we're going to do. All right. Anyway, let's see. The Text Message Pro. That's a very nice font. I love this font. I want to use it. You better let me have it. Shit. It's fucking Git repository. I should show you this. I fucking hate this shit so much. I fucking hate this shit. I know everybody thinks it's so good. I fucking loathe this shit. I really fucking do. But I know what I need to do. I fucking gotta get this fucking font somehow. God damn it. Bullshit. How do I get all of this? Is there any way I can get it all? Fucking assholes. I hate this so much. Like, I just want the fucking fonts. Alright, the TTF file is what I need. Wherever the fuck that is. Specimen? What the fuck? It looked so good. It looked like it was gonna take care of us. Like, this is what they suggest. It looks nice, and then it sends me that fucking GitHub, and there's nothing in there. Fuck. I hate that shit. Noto Sans. Get font. Please, for the love of fuck, let me have this. I got it. I think it is actually going to let me have this font and not fuck me over with the Git repository. I want this in my actual assets. Folder. Done. Okay. Shit. That is true. It is what Donkey Kong sounds like. That's excellent. Yeah, honestly, I still know the founders, and I saw them. They're not dead. They're still doing it. Like, Heil's still doing it, and so is Jeff and all of them. Like Chad's not doing it. He's the real founder, honestly. I mean, Heil and him were the founders of the DK Vine, but like, fucking Heil and Jeff are still playing Sea of Thieves and like streaming on Twitch. DK Vine is a thing on Twitch. You should subscribe to them. I don't tell you to follow me. I don't tell you to subscribe to me. You should follow them. They're great, and I watch them every once in a while I'm at work or something, and like they'll brighten my fucking day up with their stupid over analysis of everything that Rare does, and yeah. Anyway, fucking excellence. It is a zip file, so I have to get it now out of this fucking Noto-san zip, which is here. Sorry, I got distracted going down memory lane there. We're gonna be all right. So we got this, and we can copy those. What the fuck is static? Makes me wanna. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Let's just fucking put all this in a... I want to put it in a font directory. I hope that's okay. What I've done to this poor, poor drive. I will fix it. I promise. There are way too many copies of this project in that drive. Version control, I don't need to be fucking around with that. This is assets. Here we go. Alright, so this is where they get pasted, but I'd like to put them in a fonts directory. So I'm going to do that. And then if that's not okay, then I'll deal with that afterwards. I want that static in there too, ho. There we go. Alright. Done that. Alright, so now we gotta go to the TextMesh Pro right here, and there's a font asset creator. Okay. Really? I don't believe this. If this is here, I'll be very surprised. Window. TextMesh Pro. Oh my god, it is there. Font asset. God damn. You can create your own font asset. Alright, fucking A. That's what we want. I'll find it in my fucking Noto Sans is everywhere. Great. Looks great. There's so many different varieties of the same fucking shit. Alright. We'll use that. And then let's get that character set. Huh? Yeah, motherfucker, let's go. I'm not fucking around. I'm getting every goddamn character there is. Are you ready? I'm probably gonna kill my computer. I don't think there are that many languages in the world. There can't be that many characters, right? This isn't gonna fuck me over, is it? Hey chat, what do you think about this fucking hex sequence I'm putting in here that says I don't want basic Latin or Cyrillic or Japanese or Arabic, which would be like 20 to FF, for example, would be Latin. I want fucking 0 to FFFF. Do you realize that's hexadecimal, so that's fucking 16 times 16 times 16 times 16. That's how many it is. That's how many characters there are going to be. I say, let's fucking go. Nobody fucking cares. No one's... I have plenty of people on the edge of their seats. No one's willing to be like, go for it, dude. I'm going for this shit. Fuck that. Characters included. What? Characters missing from font file. What the fuck? Oh, it tells you what they are. You don't get to just do that. It's not working. Well, let's find out what Japanese is before we start going crazy. We want to get them all, though. I want to at least get the Japanese in. And we'll see why we're not fucking getting it by putting the whole decimal range, or the whole hexadecimal range in there. Okay, that's a lot. Here we go. See if they're in there. I don't see them in there. It's garbage. I got a bad font file or something. Damn it. At least I know more about how to do this. How much time we got? We just got plenty of time to do it in this hour. We still got plenty of time. Oh. I'll try something else. Fonts are weird. Don't see. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think I got a bad font or something. I'm gonna fucking try again. These are not the right files. So it's gonna be great to have every language, but I'm not gonna settle here. I'm gonna get the right fucking thing. I fucked up that one. That was a fuck up, but now I know. Now I know it has to weigh a lot. It has to have fucking 9,000 characters in it or more. What is this? It was GNU. Oh my god, that's insane. That's beautiful. Look what I found. Wow. It's fucking wild. It's a little bit stale. But I think we'll use it. Okay. GitHub. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to bash into this fucking shit. Alright, I'm gonna try this in my fonts folder, because I made a fonts folder for the fuck of it, and in here I'm gonna bash in here, and then I'm going to paste this and see what happens. Looks like it's coming. Fuck those stupid web pages. This is how Git is done. I hate those web pages so much. What do we got on time? Halfway through our time of being able to have Japanese language support in the game. How many CKJ fonts are there? We're not even done yet. Never mind. I can't even fuck with that. That's hiragana, katakana, punctuation, and ideographs. And then there's all the fucking kanji. There's so many kanji. That's insane. It's fucking 4E00 to 9FFF. That's how many fucking kanji there are. That's so fucking many kanji. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, that's why it's taking so long. Fucking gigabytes worth of fonts. I don't know if I want to send my final package out like this, but I think I have to. Like, this is just Japanese and Korean. I don't know if we really want this fancy of a font. I'm gonna get this fucking cheap ass font too, just in case. 5 megabytes for this, so that's very different. 5 megabytes is doable. Okay, that's not a true type font. Now this nonsense. Gigabytes worth of these fucking fonts. I'm really sketch on that, but whatever. I'm gonna let it do what it's doing. We're gonna try to use this Unifont for now. Let's see if we can use it. It's an OTF file, so I don't know if that's even usable. Yeah, I can do it. Okay, so let's get in here. Okay, here's Unifont JP. Now we're playing with power. How are we doing here? Nope. Fonts and materials. That's maybe where they need to go. I'm guessing that's the case. We'll see what happens if I do this. Hey there, fonts. How you doing? Go in here. There you are. And we can put Noto Sans in there too. Alright, good. Alright, now we can try that over here. Source font. Still not the right thing. Man. Alright, let me read this again. Oh, I have to do something different. Okay. All right, right. We're gonna get there. Got a couple options now. All right. Project window. I am in the project window. What? This is the project window. Okay, so my OTF. Okay. And create text mesh pro. And then font asset dynamic. And it's not there. Oh, that is awful. All right. I hope this is what it's supposed to be. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can now do that. Let's fucking give it to the. Let's give it to the speech bubble. Speech bubble. There it is. I'm gonna copy this. UGY. I think that's where I have to be. Let's see if we get a difference. This is only one of them. No, this is both of them. Every speech bubble canvas is the same. Let's see if it works or if it's a horrendous disaster. Hey, that's pretty nice. That's not too bad. It's a little bit hard to read, but it's not actually as hard to read as the other one was. If I put more shadow around it, I think it'll look great. Now let's get it to speak Japanese. Alright, let's go back to my notepad. And we're going to fix this. We're not going to do Byte Binge anymore. If we're making Byte Binge, we're doing it right. And this is going to be Trump. And he's just simple. And character name is going to be Donald Trump. And player one is going to be Mama Sensei. stupid. Alright, I have to wire up player one. It's messed up. Notepad. I forgot. Oh, it's not. Very good. God damn it. Got in English. And no, I'm not. Katakana, please. You piece of shit. Fucking hate this shit. Ugh. Still. Oh, I hate it. There it is. I love how it said bitches on there. That was pretty funny. I don't want this. I want that. Yep. Okay. That's good enough of a prompt. It's just as much Japanese as there is English. It's perfect combination. Let's see if we indeed did provide Japanese language support here. Fucking what's the what do I want to say? Godspeed or whatever. Let's fucking go. We're doing it. We're gonna see this happen. It's still hard to read. We gotta put the shadow on that bitch. Trump coon. Oh, is he still not violent? Yes! Japanese! Hey, Kyle. I have a bilingual character. I've done it. It's speaking Japanese. It is. It's being a bitch right now. Ooh, no, I want this. It's being a bitch right now, but it's speaking Japanese. The night does it.
I stop a stream?
No.
You want up. It's not Japanese.
Maybe he started conversing with him. He used Japanese. I can make them exclusively use Japanese. Come on, do it.
He didn't like Japanese.
Well, Trump doesn't like it. But let me teach you Japanese. There it is, see?
ああ、見えないよ、真っ白で。
Sad.
Just sad.
The second you look away, that thing will speak Japanese.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure.
gonna do it. Usually it does it at the end.
何のやん。You're streaming, but you're not. You're just standing up?
Yeah, I'm standing up because I'm wanting you to see the Japanese.
No, I'll give you meat.
Now it's gonna start speaking Japanese again. I'm gonna change it just for one moment so that she gets what she needs. There it is. Now we'll see what the fuck is up with that.
You can eat as much as you want, but if you can't finish this, we'll put it in the refrigerator.
ありがとう、どうぞ。
この魚鉢から出たい。手伝ってくれるか、トランプさん。あ、いいじゃん、いいじゃん。日本語やん。
日本語ですね。もちろんトランプ的な。
うん。トランプの頭下げて。Put your head down. どういう意味なんで頭下げるの？謝れってこと？
Does that mean duck or does that mean be below me?
It's literally just to put the head down. トランプさん、そういう力が必要です。ビールを一緒に飲みながら計画込んでみましょう。いいんじゃない？上手上手。
いいんじゃない。In 1 hour, Japanese language support.
いいんじゃない？
That's how we roll.
ビールを飲みに行きましょう。そのビールって何や？ That beer?
I think he's probably going to talk about beer. I don't know if he understands Japanese. He shouldn't. So,
Listen, folks.
they shouldn't be able to communicate well.
先生、誰や先生って。力を something something るべきです。There's some font they can't do. Probably that. He's
There's
old English.
One missing. That's too bad. It's probably emojis.
Oh.
Emojis don't go through.
But it's translated from original language to Japanese, right?
No. Japanese is the original language.
Oh, Japanese is original.
But it's accidentally sending emojis or kanji that are not in the font set.
Ah.
But I think that font set's pretty huge.
Ugh. Hiccup.
So yeah, this is Sunazuri, by the way. If you don't know what I'm eating. It's pretty good. There's still too many missing fonts. It's a good start, though. Okay. I gotta put this food back. Oh. There they are. Come on, let's rock. Let's have some Japanese. And hopefully no more missing ones. Also, we should make that font bigger and easier to read. Oh, damn. I shouldn't have done that. Oof. Not what we want to see. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, let's make it so we can read that. I want... no outline there. Oh. Go into my prefabs. Speech bubble. And so this thing, I thought I put that in there. I thought I put an outline on there. Did I put it on the Text Mesh Pro? Is that what I did the outline on? I did. It didn't do anything. Okay. We aren't going to do it there. We're going to move it up the chain a little bit before we do that. But it should be this though, honestly. It doesn't exist. There it is. We can see it in all its glory now. It's not supposed to be turned on, but it is. So we got this thing. What is all this? What happened here? This has nothing to do with the outline, does it? No, it has nothing to do with outline. I can remove this component. All this shit is here. Outline's already here. That's awesome. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think that's perfect. We're going to need to put the outline around the edge as well. But I think it's going to make it clearer. That's very clear. We can light it. That's awesome. We can bevel it. Oh, that's dope. That's ridiculous. We don't need that. Like taller is required, though. Makes it easier to read as well. Alright, so now we've got that. Is that going to be readable, though? We'll find out, won't we? Alright, let's go back to game. Damn, I'm out of beer. I think I need one more before the night's done. Let's see what happens when they go across. Still hard to see. We gotta make sure people can read it. I think it's too small. I really like this guy. Hey, Kozuko. I turned the night into Nama-sensei. I'm pleased with myself. Also, I'm pleased. Have you seen the Slamfest title page, Kozuko? Oh! Trump just cut my damn head off and I stand still for some reason. Still alive. What a bastard. Alright, I have to show you that. His victory speech, I'm not going to let him finish because it's going to take too long. He's Alright, let's go on here. I'm going to show you this. So I'm going to save all this crap. Oh, I made a mistake. Go. Alright. Open. So this is what we've got going on here. I'll show you the title screen. And I've got go. All right, let's try it again. Why not? So this is the title screen, and I'm going to show you how it works. Hopefully it won't wreck everything. Here we go. The vision of the title screen is, Kozuko, that you can type in whatever you want and it's going to make faces for you. It's definitely not at the top of its game. But it's also not on the internet, which means this is mine. So, Kozuko, give me a celebrity to do a face of or something. Obama, done. This could be very offensive, people. It's not my fault, okay? Oh, Barack Obama. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Kozuko, this technology is very, very, very underdeveloped right now. I can't believe I'm making it work. But it unfortunately takes about a minute and a half to generate the faces. So it's like 40 seconds each. And that's happening now. and it will be done in about 24 seconds. When it's done, it will be there to select like these faces are. And you can see we have Mark Zuckerberg, and Tesla's Elon Musk here, and we're going to have many others. I have one of me. I'm going to put that on myself tonight before I go to bed. And I need a drink. That's what I need. So I'm going to go do that. And when I come back, these awful Obama faces will be there. Oh, that's not even one face. That's two people. That's awful. That's unusable. Unusable sprite we got. That's why it generates 3, though, so that you can choose one. The thing is, we got to make it perfect. We got to make it perfect. Yeah, see what I've got going on here, man? I'm trying really fucking hard to make this badass. And we're just not quite there yet. But it's kind of there. Like, it's making fucking icons with... That's an interesting one. It's got a background. I told it not to do that. The idea is going to be done, dude. It's going to happen, man. We're all going to get to play this game. Every one of us. For dope fuckers like yourselves, you're going to get it for the fucking low cost of $5. That's all it's going to cost. And it's going to be wonderful. And you guys better give it the positive rating on Steam. Bitches. Anyway, I can't wait to see what the third one's going to be. It's going to be done in 7 seconds. And then I can choose it. But anyway, this stuff pipes into the real game. And then will take over the face of the character in the game. And also this description will take over the personality of the character in the game. And I was showing people before, I changed that knight's personality from that knight to Byte Binge to myself to the ghosts of Byte Binge's games. And it's been fucking working out pretty good. So what's the last one? Okay, so that sucks. That would have been a great fucking head. But all I want's the head, right? All I want's this fucking head. Also, I'd prefer them to look kind of the side. So I have to work on these LoRa's and these other fucking things to make this fucking image generator better. But when I get the time to do that and I get it dialed in, I'm going to start piping these faces over to these characters. And you're just going to get to build your army of fucking actors that you have. And you can save them to your drive. And obviously, I went with the movie ratings here on these violence menus so that you can choose whatever the fuck you want the rating to be. So if you want them to swear all the time, like Nama Sensei, you could put this on R, but if you don't want them to cut people up and bleed, and if you just want them to fucking argue with each other, then you can do this. And it's obviously the more shit we have these fucking AI doing and capable of doing, the more craziness we're going to be able to have. And you know that I want a courtroom. You know I do. You know I want to do the Andrew Tate trial. And you know I want to do a bunch of different trials. And so we have to... We we have to be able to put anyone as the judge we want. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. And we're going to make them do Shakespearean plays. But they're going to forget their lines or, like, mess it up a little bit. But they're going to do the acting... That's the thing is they gotta fucking act out the parts and like move their fucking limbs around and shit. It's gonna be dope, and this is gonna happen, people. It is. It's just fucking happening before your fucking very eyes. Let's do one more of these image generations just for the shit of it. And then I'm gonna go back in there and change my face to be Nama Sensei's face. That'll be the next thing I do. Let's put I wonder if I put Kozuko official, it's gonna choose the fashion designer. Amber Heard. Okay. Let's see what it's like. I did put that bitch, so it's probably not going to be flattering. Oh, that'd be such a good one to have in there. She'd be such a bitch. Like, it would remember the court cases, Kozuko. It understands all that. It knows about them. It has the transcripts. This AI are crazy. They know so much shit. All right, we're getting replacement images here. Coming in hot. The first one, not very useful. A turd on a bed would be interesting. Coming in hot, number 2. Halfway through. Will we get one worth capturing? Amber Heard. But yeah, I need to make this faster somehow too. This is too fucking slow. It's gotta be quick. And it's gotta be on the local drive. It's a fucking tall order, people, but we can do it. We can do it. Whenever Stable Diffusion does this, my fucking computer just bakes. But luckily, I'm fucking still here. I'm still talking. The stream is still going through. That's amazing, actually, that the stream is going through. Now that I think about it. Considering what fucking amounts of memory that this fucking image generating... That bitch looks pretty fucking freaky. I think that's fucking win. That's correct. I choose you, Pikachu. What a bitch. That's impressive. I mean, it's not perfect or anything, but I mean, it's usable. It's usable. We can do better. I want to get it more along the style of these, and I want it to be very easy to generate without lots of code paths for it to go down. Because it's thinking all kinds of different things. I mean, it thought of all kinds of shit it doesn't need to think about. It only needs to think about face and hair and neck. Not even neck. Just face. It needs face and hair. That's it. It just needs to do face and hair and only cartoon lines. Make it fucking easy. And then those Lauras will restrict the way that this fucking thing happens. And it'll be dope. Then they don't have hyper realistic looking faces and shit. And I want to put a fucking paint thing that you can make your own fucking face on here too. Because why the fuck make it only AI? That would be ass. So we're gonna fucking, maybe we can do that. That would be dope. Alright, let's fucking put my face on a fucking character. Let me check this bitch in too while I'm at it. The hell? Let's try that again. The fuck are my pending changes? They're down here or something? They're down here. Alright, we can check all this shit in. Look at all these changes we have to check in. It's too many. We've done quite a bit. It's because of the Japanese fonts. So we're going to go ahead and make this commit the Japanese font commit. Oh, I should do this in front of you guys. fonts. It's a big check-in, huh? Oh, it's those Noto fonts. We might not need those. Oh, no, no. This is actually only stuff I didn't even... These unchecked ones. Well, that's going to take a while to check that bitch in. Anyway, we can't do too much, but we can change my face. So... I'm not used to working before the check-in happens. This is fucking long. Whatever. Anyway, I'm probably not gonna need any of that shit. I feel bad. All right, and it's probably gonna just sit in there and weigh down this game forever. All right, I'm gonna put my face on this fucking knight now. So this is the player one route. We're gonna go player one. We're gonna go to the body. We're gonna go into the head, and there's the head. And in the head there is a sprite renderer and there's a sprite mask. Both of them need to be changed. We're gonna change them to Nama Sensei, and we're gonna also change the sprite mask to Nama Sensei too. All right, there he is. He's too big. Oh. Oh, we don't want to do that. Sprite mask should stay... Well, I mean, no, it should be the same scale. Yeah, 0.06 is fine. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with the fucking head. Oh, that made it tiny. Okay, let's go back to the sprite mask and make it 1. Okay. Alright, it's a little bit too small. How about... Alright, there he is. He's fucking Nama Sensei now in there. He's actually Nama Sensei. So let's have him fucking square off. Oh, let's make their hit points correct. Because I've been doing this experiment to try to get them to stand still instead of doing it right. Dude, you're going to be able to play it, man. I promise. It's going to be a great fucking thing. This project is going to be a final product before you know it. I've been barely able to put time into it, dude. Barely able. And like, as soon as I get some real time, like the kind of time people work during, like, and I work on it, like with full on hours, it's gonna be fucking done before you know it and fucking playable in every aspect. All the features I want will be at the quality level I want, and it will work. I want 7.5. I do. I want it at that precision level. Oh no. There we go. His head's a little bigger than Trump's, actually. No, I want it back to 7. Yeah, that's right. Let's see how this goes. Oh! I effed something up with this. It's not flipping anymore. I'm moonwalking. And the bubbles aren't there either. I think that's easy enough to fix. I didn't think changing a sprite would do anything. Or maybe no, it's not. It's stable diffusion. I forgot. I forgot about that. Okay, let's do this again. I have to shut stable diffusion down after the title screen. That's so crazy. Okay, we're back. But he is moonwalking, so something went wrong. Well, it is stopping you, actually. So changing this sprite, for some reason, changed that thing's ability to flip properly. Is Trump able to flip? He is, right? He's turning around correctly. Yeah. I don't need your make fish bowls great again bullshit. I love the way he talks so much. I love it. It's like they made me. Anyway. Oh yeah! That's so dope. Oh, that is fucking dope. I just need to make him flip. Then we're good. Well, we're not really good. We got a lot to do, but it's you know what I mean. That's sick. All right, we need to make him flip. I don't know why he's not flipping. What did I do? It's got to be some prefab thing that needs to be assigned. I bet that's what it is. That speech anchor probably is what it is. Anchor pivot. That's what we want. Let's. I need to write a program that will find all of the unassigned prefab shit and just show it to me one by one. I am going to write that program and put it in the tools up here. That's what's going to happen. Mark my motherfucking words. I already did it with this, which is badass. Have I shown you that? I'm not going to show it again, but that thing is dope. Anyway. Why the fuck? Indicator material. Doesn't need a material. Alright, that's fine. Player 1. Doesn't need a material. It doesn't need debug text. This I want. This is missing every fucking time. Getting sick of putting this in here. I want it to auto find it. There we go. Alright, you're wired up. Correct. Good. Local servers. Okay, we've got freeze rotation. Z is correct. Okay, what the fuck? That's not the flip I'm looking for. That was it. It happens twice. It's a sprite. That's the wrong fucking file. It's not even the file. I'm finding too hard. Current document. How about this project's document? I'll open documents. Let's do that. Okay, so we do it in this unused file. We do it in this unused file. We definitely do it here. This is what we want. But that's the wrong. This is speaking. Next. Nope. Nope. So it's somewhere in here. There's got to be a move. Just a prefab. It's nothing. Player 1 animator is on the body object. No, it's not. It's on the player object. So every time I do that, the version control fails to update. I have to put in. I have to put in pretty soon. Is it a disaster, Trump? Hey, it's still not fucking going, and worse than that, his speech balloon is totally in the wrong spot. I honestly don't think this was any different. But that was player 1. Player, no, that's the one that's having a problem. Okay. Damn it. I think I've got to call it for tonight, y'all. And the reason why is I need to feed this 4 gigabyte commit in before I wreck something. I reverted back the change I just made to this. I'm saving that in so that we can commit that too. It will it'll play like it is with the guy fucking going left and right. It's part of the Japanese upgrade of Japanese fonts and language support, which I can put in the roadmap as done, even though it shouldn't have been in there. All right, I'll fucking see you next time, bitches. Thanks for your fucking company. It was a good fucking session, bitch.